Here we are about to embark on our Premier League journey with Michael Olise, the first month of the calendar Premier League season, as well as a Carabao Cup game coming up against Sheffield United, Arsenal and Brentford, and we've got Shrewsbury Town as well in the Carabao Cup. Guys, as you can see, currently sitting on 78 rated with Michael Olise, age 21, the French international, here with Crystal Palace, getting our training underway, making sure we stay put in the starting 11 with Roy Hodgson's team. I'm going to see how well we can do with Crystal Palace. As some of you may know from the first episode, our goal is to make it to Real Madrid by the end of the season, which involves a very high percentage pass accuracy. So that's the main thing we're working on, as well as I think 4 volleyed goals, which we need to make sure we do before the end of the season, which I'm sure we can. And here we are in our Premier League first game of the season here with Crystal Palace, and that music really gets us inspired. The Premier League music is so amazing, and it's just such a good feeling being able to play in the Premier League as Michael Olise, guys. The first episode of pre-season went really well, and we are now here about to kick off the Premier League campaign against Sheffield United, who are a newly promoted team, and we have a really good chance, I think they're newly promoted, to actually get a win here, get 3 points on the table. And as you can see from our completed passes, we have to get a pass success rate of at least 40%, which is the same target as what Real Madrid want. They want 60% by the end of the season, so we've got to make sure we maintain a very high pass complete percentage to make sure Real Madrid want to still look at us by the end of the season. And here we are with the first chance of the game. It's going to be coming down the left-hand side. Are you there to Eze? Eze in the box here, waiting for the pass into the box is Olise. Edouard getting taken out there. Not an Edouard being taken out for a penalty kick here in the 13th minute of this game, away from home at Sheffield United, and we have a very good chance to go 1-0 up here. Eze just getting the ball to Edouard there. Edouard getting tackled, and it's going to be an Eze penalty kick. He tries to chip the goalkeeper, fording him, and he just stays still, goes straight down the middle, and the ball gets cleared away and out of play. So it's still 0-0 on the scoreline, and a very poor decision from Eze there to go down the middle, and unfortunately it wasn't able to hit the back of the net. Now Ayew on the ball here, down the left side of the box, trying to cut inside. He's going to lay it there to Eze. Eze with the shot there, a much harder chance, but he takes this one. It's gone in the back of the net, and 18 minutes played. Crystal Palace 1, Sheffield United 0. Eze there scoring the goal with an assist from Ayew to take the lead. Olise, number 7, not really involved in this one, but we were keeping our position over on the right side here and waiting for the ball to come in the box, and Eze there getting the goal. Really nice to see him getting on the score sheet so early on in the campaign, and it is now 1-0 to Crystal Palace in this one. 30 minutes played now, still in the first half. Ward on the ball here. Can he lay this one central? Yes, he can, but it's been intercepted by Osborne. Trying to get an interception here, but Olise wasn't able to get a tackle, and Fleck pushing forward now. Nice interception from Anderson. Here comes a counter attack from Crystal Palace. Once again, Olise waiting for the overlapping runner. What a ball that was from Olise there to Ward. Ward to Edouard. Edouard lays it short to Eze. Eze with the shot, and the goalkeeper's made a great save, and they just managed to get this one clear, and here they come with a chance of their own now. Fleck laying it to Osborne down their left wing here. Osborne looks to get across into the box, a near post header, and it's in the back of the net from Benny, and it's gone in to make it 1-1 in this game. 35 minutes played, and Sheffield United have equalised here. Not really what we were looking for so early on in the in this first half, but a great cross and a really good near post header. The defender's not able to get to it, and we'll give credit to Sheffield United where it's due. That was a very nice goal. Now Olise there looking to get across into the box, whips it in, unable to get it on the run unfortunately, and Eze picks it up on the edge of the box, and here we come now with Olise back on the ball down the right wing here, looking to get another cross in, or can he lay it central? Yes, there to Eze. Eze to Ward. We've got a chance running into the box now. Edouard back to Eze. Eze with the shot, and it's in. Starting off from the attack that Olise created. Couple of passes around the box, and right on the halftime whistle, Crystal Palace have taken a 2-1 lead. Very well played from them, and we've gone. Eze's got himself a second goal in the Premier League's opening day fixture against Sheffield United. If he'd scored that penalty, he would have actually got a hat-trick, which would have been really cool. But 2 goals for now is really good, and we've still got the rest of the second half to play. Eze there scoring the goal, and we're about to head into halftime any second now. The whistle will blow as soon as it's kicked off, and there we go. 2-1 as we head on into the break against Sheffield United, and hopefully we can make sure we get the 3 points out of this game. Not a bad half whatsoever. Olise not really getting involved as much as he would have liked with the direct goal-scoring opportunities, but we are currently sitting on 6.9 match rating, a 91% pass completion rate, which is great, and we are heading into the second half now, looking to carry on this form, carry on this result, and try not to concede any goals here. In the 53rd minute, though, here comes Sheffield United with the ball. Benet on the ball once again. What's he going to do with it here? Lays it back with a back heel there to Hamer. Hamer to Fleck. Fleck inside to Trusty. Trusty with the shot, and Henderson making a great save at the near post. And Ward just about get this one clear. And here we are now in the 68th minute. Palace on the trying to track back to get back on the ball. Osborne for Sheffield pushing forward. Jameson there laying it forward to Davis. Davis with the shot. And the equalising goal has gone in the back of the net in the 69th minute. And unfortunately for Palace, we have conceded once again. We're just not quite making enough opportunities going forward. And the chance coming from Sheffield United was taken here. They didn't get many chances either, but they've gone and put it in the back of the net to make it 2-2 in this game. Unfortunately for Crystal Palace, it is the 78th minute, still sitting at 2-2, and here comes another chance for Sheffield United, sending it forward there to Fleck. Fleck getting a block there to Davis. Davis gets a good tackle from Guy, but he just can't get the ball back. He's defending well, and Henderson makes a great save here. And we're into the 80th minute now. Olise on the ball, pushing it forward now. A chance coming forward down the right back position. Ward to Eze. Eze to Olise. Olise breaking through with a chance to make it 3-2 on the scoreline. Hits it at the goalkeeper. Unfortunately on his right foot and wasn't able to get it in the back of the net. And the 86th minute pans out there. But Norwood with a chance for Sheffield in the last minutes of this game. What are they going to do with it here? Sheffield, they're looking dangerous on the edge of the box. Are they going to score a winner here? Lays it short to Jaberson there. And Henderson making a near post save. Probably should have caught that one, but he's parried it out for a corner kick here, and we are well into stoppage time. Olise getting on the line just in case, but Anderson looks like he's going to get this one clear and out of danger for our first Premier League draw of the season in our first game. Unfortunately, we weren't able to win. We probably should have, especially against this kind of opposition, but Eze there going and getting 2 goals for Crystal Palace, getting us a 2-2 draw. If he'd scored that penalty and not missed it, we would have actually probably won this game 3-2, but it may have played out completely differently. Now let's take a look at our match objectives after our first game in the Premier League this season. We completed 16 passes, played 95 minutes on the pitch, and got a 6.9 rating. So we completed 2 of our objectives, but we didn't quite get the rating objective of 8.5 because we didn't really actually get involved with the goals too much. No assists or goals for Olise in this first game, unfortunately. And here we are now heading into the second game of the Premier League fixture in the season. It's against Arsenal at home, so we're going to be playing at Selhurst Park. They currently have 1 win on the table, and we have 1 draw. And as you can see, Real Madrid currently sitting at a passing rate of 88% for the whole season at the moment. So we're going to make sure we keep that above 50% and as try and get 1 volley goal. And as long as we start every game, which I think we will, we should achieve the 58% of appearances as well. Now looking at some of our activities quickly, we're just going to get through some of these for a bit of fun. Just having a look there, we have read a book by a club legend from Crystal Palace, which is good. Just getting us a few extra points for our personality traits, and looking through some of the other bits and bobs for the shopping, trying to see if there's anything we want. I think we hire a personal chef just so that Olise doesn't have to cook his own meals. He can get nutritional meals cooked for him to keep him in top form. And we're going back into our weekly training before our next game against Arsenal, pushing us right back to the top of the starting 11 choice for Roy Hodgson's team in this Crystal Palace selection. But here we go into match day number 2 in the Premier League. It's at Selhurst Park. It's at home against Arsenal. Now any kind of result here will be a good result as long as it isn't a loss. We are in the starting lineup playing right mid with the likes of Eze and Edouard as well in the lineup, and here we are about to get the game underway. The second game of the Premier League season, our first home game of the season. Roy Hodgson here in the dressing room with us, and here is all the players ready to go and heading out. And one thing I did notice when recording these videos was Roy Hodgson's hair is something to behold, guys. If you see it and you see it as well, you'll see it coming up in some of the highlights. Let me know in the comments down below because I thought it was really funny. Now we're just going to take 1 shot in this game, get at least 1 goal or assist, and get a 7.5 match rating, which are all pretty feasible objectives if we can do that, especially from the starting position. So we want to make sure we complete all 3 of those just to, if we can, just to keep the manager happy. And here we are getting the game underway now, guys, at home at Selhurst Park in this evening's fixture for the second game of the Premier League season against a very, very strong Arsenal side. And here we are getting underway now with the first highlight coming for Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus on the ball here, looking to lay it forward there to Jorginho. Jorginho on the ball, holding it up nicely. A great through ball there to Saka. Saka making his way forward. He has a shot there. Henderson makes a great save, parries it out, but it's back to Saka. Saka back heels to Aziz, and Miguel Aziz going and scoring the game's opening goal. Only 4 minutes played, and Arsenal have scored here. Unfortunately for Palace, we have conceded straight away, and he's running all the way over to Arteta, I think, to celebrate. Yes, he is the manager there. Miguel Aziz, I think he's one of the youth players here at Arsenal. I actually signed him in a Football Manager career mode once. He was really good, and he has gone and scored the game's opening goal here in this one, and a little side foot finesse at the near post, keeper unable to save it. And here we are now, 7 minutes played, Arsenal 1-0 up against Palace, and we're looking for a chance. A tackle there from Declan Rice was not the best challenge on Eze, and we just wanted to show this quickly. Declan Rice getting a yellow card here in this challenge. Not a very nice one, so he'll be on a yellow card for the rest of the game. And you can see Olise not too happy with that one, making a bit of a complaint to the referee. And here we go now, getting the game underway. 37 minutes played. We're almost at the end of this first half. And Gabriel Jesus with the shot there. A great save from Henderson, blocking that one out for a corner kick. And here we come now with the corner from Martinelli on the ball. Lays it central into the edge of the box to Jorginho. Here to Rice. Rice to Zinchenko. Tomiyasu to Gabriel Jesus with the shot. And what a save that was from Henderson to parry it onto the bar and out of play. Very lucky that didn't go in the back of the net. But an interception here from Edouard to Doucouré. Doucouré on the ball now. Tries to get past his man. They run into each other and Doucouré picks it up once again. We got Olise wide. But we've also got central players here from Eze. Eze to make it 2-2. No, he's gone and hit the crossbar. Sorry, that would have been 3-2. And we weren't able to score then, Eze, and we approach halftime now with a 1-0 scoreline. The only goal in this game was from Michael Olise from Arsenal early on with that finesse shot. So not a bad half for Crystal Palace all in all. We have kept it down to 1-0, so if we can keep this going in the second half, we may even be able to snatch a goal somewhere at this in this game. We weren't able to take any shots or get any goals or assists, unfortunately. And we're still working on getting our rating up from a 5.8 up to at least a 7.5 to meet the match rating objectives. Now we're into the 60th minute of this game now. Arsenal looking to push forward. Once again, Saka on the ball here, laying it to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus with the shot there. Henderson makes a great save and parries that one down to his own hands nice and easily. And here we are getting the ball forward now. Mitchell to Anderson. Anderson on the ball now, pushing it up there. But an interception was made. Gabriel Jesus picks this one up and pushes forward with the ball now. He lays it through there to Saka. Saka with the first time shot. And it has gone in the back of the net to make it 2-0 here to Arsenal in the 62nd minute. And that man, Saka, going and scoring probably his first goal in the Premier League this season as well. Very well taken goal, and he is one that scores many goals during his seasons, and he's gone and done it again here. Well played from Arsenal to break down the Crystal Palace defence with the through ball, a first time shot and very nice accuracy from him. But now we're into the 71st minute of this game. We're still 2-0 down. Can we get a goal back here and try and claw something out of this one? But no, Olise's just not fast enough, guys. Just not used to how slow he is compared to your average winger. He's 6'2". Zinchenko catching up to him there and taking the ball off him. And we're into the 83rd minute now. Another chance coming for Arsenal. A block there from Doucouré, sees it go out of play, and I think it's going to be a substitution here. It looks like Olise has been subbed off here in the 83rd minute, and we're going to be off and replaced. We're going to be replaced by Jeffrey Slupp. So we ended up getting a 6.0 rating. Not really the best game here against Arsenal, and we didn't actually get any shots or goal involvements, which kind of sucks for Olise. But we'll get back to it. We'll keep training, and we're going to sim the rest of this game out now against Arsenal and finish it off. They're currently 2-0 in the game, but I think the game ends up finishing 3-0 with Martinelli scoring an 89th minute goal to seal the victory here for Arsenal. They were dominant throughout the game, and it was a result that we expected, being Crystal Palace. And here we are back at training once again. We lose a bit of manager rating from that poor performance in the match, but we get it all back here with a very easy D's across the board training session. So we're going to be heading into the third game of this season, guys, and it's going to be a Carabao Cup game at Court Lane against Shrewsbury Town. So ideally we need to win this one. We need to play the majority of our strongest players. As you can see there, we've got a new goalkeeper in. Everyone else looks basically the same, so maybe individual player. I still don't agree with that as a my player objective, getting team possession rating, especially as a right midfielder, maybe as a central midfielder. But here we are getting the game underway now. 30 minutes and the first chance coming there for Udo of Shrewsbury Town, and having a shot there against the new goalkeeper, but we managed to save it. And Winchester pushing forward here now. Once again, Bowman on the ball, having a shot as well. And at the moment, early on, the first 20 minutes, it has been all Shrewsbury Town. At home, they're looking very confident and they're dominating at the moment. But here comes Edouard, laying it through to Eze. Back to Edouard once again. We got the option to go wide. Yes, a nice back heel to Ayew. Ayew with the ball here, lays it central. It's gone to Olise. Olise with the flying volley, and it's been blocked and out of play by the goalkeeper for a corner kick. 37 minutes played, and there's that Roy Hodgson here, what we love. Guys, it's doing that all season. It looks crazy. But here we're on the 44th minute now. It's Udo on the ball once again to Bennett. Bennett now pushing central here to Winchester. Winchester with the chance, and Matthews makes a great save just before half-time to deny that one. And Shrewsbury looking to take the lead here. Can we get this one headed clear on the half-time mark? It looks like we can. Olise trying to get this one out, and there goes the half-time whistle in this game. It's still 0-0 here against Shrewsbury Town. We are looking for a win, and we need to make sure we get it. We need to put in a much better performance if we want to stay in the starting lineup and have a good season here. It is the Cup, it is the Carabao Cup, but there's still everything to play for. We've got 51% possession. We managed to complete all the passes required easily, and we just need to make sure we get a 9.0 match rating as well before the end of this game. So getting the second half kicked off now is Crystal Palace. Edouard Eze here, back to Lerma, and we're getting this one underway with the first highlight now going forward here. Good tackle in there from Anderson to Olise. Olise pushing forward, little roll over there to Eze. Eze lays it central here to Lerma, back to Eze once again. We've got a chance to let it forward to Edouard. Edouard with the shot, and there is the game's opening goal. Odsonne Edouard once again scoring here in the league and in the cup. Oh, sorry, not in the league. He hasn't scored in the league yet. In the pre-season he scored, but that is his first goal of the season in a competitive fixture, and he scored here against Shrewsbury Town just after half-time on the 49th minute mark. Playing it around nicely between Eze and Lerma here. Eze putting it through to Edouard, and Edouard taking a nice shot cross goal and to the keeper's left and putting it in very nicely. 55 minutes played now, but a chance coming forward here for Shrewsbury Town, and it's going to be Udo on the ball once again. What's he going to do with it now? Lays it to Bowman. Bowman with a chance there. Anderson can't quite get it clear, and Winchester picks it up. And a poor defensive display here from Anderson, and Crystal Palace wasn't able to clear his lines, and he has been told to pay the ultimate consequence, really. He didn't clear his lines. It landed straight back to the striker, and the striker took the opportunity that was given to him and put it in the back of the net. As you can see from this replay we're about to see, poor defending there. He wasn't able to catch get his feet together and get it away. He kind of slipped and scuffed the ball, and he didn't get the block in either, and it goes in the side of the net. Now we're into the 60th minute, and a chance going forward here with a counter-attack for Palace. Palace there, Olise laying it to Eze. Eze with the shot in the bottom corner, and it's in the back of the net. Olise with his first assist of the season there with a little through ball, and Eze is going to go and have a bit of a hug with Roy Hodgson. Look at that hair once again. Looking amazing, Roy. And we've gone and scored another goal in this game. We're now 2-1 up here, and probably deservedly slow against Shrewsbury Town. A nice little pass there from Olise, so simple. And Eze with a edge of the box goal into the bottom right-hand corner, and we have gone 2-1 up in this game. 83rd minute now on the ball. Olise chips it in to the back post, not really able to get it to the Hughes, but Hughes picks it up anyway. Lerma on the ball now, laying it through to Eze. Eze looking to make it 3 goals in this game if he can, but Lerma waiting for the opportunity. Eze now here to Olise. Olise with the quick time shot, wasn't able to get it in the corner, and Hughes picks it up, but I don't think we're going to get anywhere with this one. A too easy shot there for the goalkeeper to grab, and we're going to be heading into the final minutes of this game now. 94 minutes played on the clock. Olise boots it up the pitch, and we managed to take a 2-1 victory here against Shrewsbury Town. Not really the result we were looking for, but a win is a win at the end of the day. We probably should have dominated that a bit more. We're going to be going out of this game now, heading into the next round of the Carabao Cup throughout the season, and heading into the final game of this calendar month in this episode very shortly, I think against Brentford. So we're going to make sure we put in a good performance there at least, because we are currently not performing as well as we should be. We complete one objective in this game, which was the attacking passes, which is great. We didn't get enough team possession, which I still don't agree with, and we got a 7.3 match rating instead of a 9. So not bad game. We got the win. We're headed on into the next round, and we're going to make sure we get our training performance back up again to make sure we stay in Roy Hodgson's starting lineup. We've got a few stat points going up, and I think doing it this way is quite good because it progresses us slowly, doesn't progress us too fast, but we also still manage to get enough points to go up a bit. Now, we have hired a social media producer just to get a few more things done and a bit more money spent, and we're actually going to invest in something. We're going to invest in a clothing brand here to see if we can get any money returned to us just as a side thing whilst we are playing through this season. So we've got an investment going on there. We've also spent some money on a personal chef and a social media agent. And here we are currently sitting 17th in the table with 1 draw and 1 loss on the table, looking for our first win of the season here against Brentford, who currently have a win and a draw. So the league is looking pretty good at the moment. We need to make sure we get the result here against Brentford. We're in the starting lineup. We're away from home. We're playing right mid. And here we are getting the game underway now. Brentford is a pretty good opposition, so we're going to make sure we're on our game today, and hopefully our objectives aren't too difficult, because we need to make sure we are pushing up the starting lineup and getting a really solid first team spot so that we can prove to Real Madrid that we want to be there next season. Now we need to get a conversion rate of at least 60%, an 8.5 match rating, and take at least 2 shots on target. So that seems like something we can do, but we'll have to wait and see how this game goes to see if it's going to be possible. Getting the game kicked off now is Crystal Palace. Edouard here, and the first highlight is going to be on its way, and here it comes now. Who's it going to be for? It's going to be for Brentford. The first highlight coming forward to Silva on the ball now. He's pushing forward 5 minutes into this game. Mapai here, the striker, laying it forward there. Can he get a chance through the middle there to Mbeumo? And a great save from the goalkeeper Matthews. It looks like Henderson may be out injured if Matthews is playing in these in this fixture as well. And here we are now, Brentford on the ball. Rico Henry there, laying it to De Silva. Wissa back to De Silva again. De Silva on the box there, laying it to Jensen. Jensen with the shot across goal. Matthews makes a great save, and I think we just about managed to get that one clear, but it does go out for a corner kick. And now we're into the 24th minute of this game. Neil Mapai there, De Silva to Wissa. Wissa laying it through really nicely there to Jensen, I believe. And Jensen with the shot. Another shot from Mapai. It is in the back of the net, but I think Mapai is just offside there, just a fraction. And we're going to see this replay shortly and see how close that was, because it didn't look offside to me. But seeing the replay here, guys, look at this for a fine margin. Zooms in, and it's literally his hand that is offside, and maybe like his toe. That is all that is offside here, and that cancels out the goal from Mapai there. So Brentford don't take the lead here. Great back heel here to Olise, though. Olise pushing through, trying to get round the defender, getting smothered out, and there goes the halftime whistle in this game. Unable to really make an impact still so far, and we really need to turn something on, turn the style on if we want to be pushing anywhere near top of the table in this season. We want to be pushing for European places if possible, but at the moment it's not looking good for Crystal Palace. Not really completing any of our objectives here whatsoever as we head on into the second half. But if we can get a good second half, we may just take the lead and get a couple of good results that we need in the season's couple of early fixtures. Now Jensen on the ball here, pushing forward for Brentford now in the 56th minute. What are they going to do with it here? Laying it back to Norgard. Norgard pushing forward to Mapai. Mapai to Mbeumo. Mbeumo with a chance to take a shot across goal. And it's gone in the back of the net. And it is unfortunately 1-0 in this game to Brentford. They have been looking like they were going to score, and they've gone and put it in the back of the net to make it 1-0, and probably deservedly so. Unfortunately for Crystal Palace, once again, not quite the defensive display we're looking to see. Too easy to get through, and a shot across goal there from Mbeumo goes past the goalkeeper with ease and into the back of the net. Now here, Ayew on the ball. What's he going to do with it now? Laying it to Schlupp. Schlupp here to Mateta. Mateta on for Edouard recently. He's got an overlapping run. Lays it here back. Can we get this to Lerma? Back to Mateta. Once again here, there's just Olise's just not getting on the ball at the moment. They don't want to pass it to him, but Ayew goes, takes his chance after a really good passing display there from Crystal Palace. 77th minute goal, and it is 1-1 on the scoreline. Brentford 1, Crystal Palace 1, and Ayew there going and scoring the game's first goal for Crystal Palace, and hopefully one of maybe 2 or 3 if we can keep this bit of form going towards the end of this game. Here we are in the 85th minute now, though, and it's a chance coming forward for Brentford. What are they going to do with it here? Jensen laying it forward there, and it's into the path of Gianalt, who's come on as a substitute, and a good save from the goalkeeper. But unfortunately, once again, Olise's time here is done, and he is off the pitch. He's been subbed off once again for this youngster here, and we ended up not really completing anything once again, guys. We're going to make sure we turn this around soon, but not really the results we were looking for in this episode. Not really the fixtures we wanted, but I think this game may end 0-0 as my prediction. We're going to simulate the rest of this game to see how it goes, and as you can see there, it finished 1-1 on the scoreline. We got subbed off in the 86th minute. Now, that's about it from this episode, guys. We're going to be heading into the next episode very soon. The agent not really happy with us at the moment, and the contract for Real Madrid still looking okay. We're down to 74% pass rate, so we need to make sure we keep that up, because that's already going down a little bit, and we don't want that dipping below 58% at all if possible. Now, looking at what is coming up in the next episode, guys, we've got a whole calendar month here of September where we've got a game against Wolves at home, then we have a game against Aston Villa away, a game against Fulham at home, and then we've got a cup game against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, as well as Manchester United in the Premier League. So we're going to try and squeeze all those games into the next episode. That is it from me for this one. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.